Well, John is the member for Bennelong and he joins us now. John, why did you decide to pop your head up on this issue?
Well, it goes back to 2014 where I sought to have an inquiry into home ownership out of two reasons. One was the volatility in the market and the other was the difficulty for young people to get into the market and buy their first home.
John, are you sure you're not motivated by the fact that you've got 3 kids living at home and you want them out of the house and entering the market?
Yeah, this has largely been self-serving because their father doesn't have the money to help them get into use the Malcolm Turnbull method of buy the house for your kids. Yeah, look, it is out of that concern and it's very real. And they say, like all kids of that age, 24, 25, I'll never own a home in Sydney.
How old were you when you got your first home?
Well, I was lucky because I was on the tennis tour and I made some money early, and for $14,500 I bought a 2-bedroom flat at 181 Ocean Street in Narrabeen.
Right.
And that's probably worth about $800,000 now, wish I still had it.
That's exactly what I was going to ask. I mean, you've been very diplomatic in the way you've handled this. You said that all things need to be back on the table, including negative gearing. But of course, that is the defining difference between the Labor Party's policy and your own government's policy. Are you a bit unpopular in the party room at the moment for putting this back on the agenda?
Well, I haven't been to the party room for a while, so I'll find out next Tuesday probably. But look, I think this is a very clear example where you have one party says we're going to get rid of negative gearing, and for the sake of opposing what they say and be negative, oh, well, we're not going to touch it. And the moment each party has done that, you stop the development of policy. And that's why when I sought to do this inquiry, I asked the then Treasurer, Joe Hockey, to include negative gearing, and he agreed to that.
John, just moving on, can I ask a slightly personal question? Are you currently wearing your tennis shorts?
I know where you're getting to, and I can promise you I'm not wearing any longer those shorts that you're going to flash up on the screen, apparently, because flash would be the operative word.
And can I have to ask you, what did you make of last night's game, Nadal and Federer? One for the ages.
Well, you know, it's... when people say that's the greatest match ever, people go, oh, yeah, sure. But it's the greatest match I have seen.
Wow.
I thought it was magnificent. Two great young men. Well, actually, I don't think 35 is considered young in that sport anymore, and Rafa's at 30, and that's the oldest he's been. But they are two great sportsmen, great players. And when Roger said, tennis is a harsh game, there's not a winner or a loser, and he would have been happy with a draw, I think that was the most genuine comment.
Well, it's been great to chat to you about both issues tonight, John. Seems your kids will be living at home till they're 40. So enjoy that, and we'll speak to you again soon.
Lucky they're good kids.